Hi fellow investors, welcome to the channel. In this video, we are going to discuss and analyze about the company Kotak Mahindra Bank. I see a very strong potential entry and the potential growth which is going to be happening in this company as per my in-depth technical analysis. I have done the detailed technical analysis with the help of chart patterns, buyers and seller psychology, support and resistance levels, as well as the candlestick patterns and the volume analysis. This stock is currently trading exactly at 1642 rupees, and I see that this stock has a huge potential to grow until 2000 rupees in near future. So this recommendation is from a mid-term to the long-term investment. I want all of our fellow investors to keep this stock under your radar and make sure you exactly enter at the very right and the best discounted price to gain more in profits from this company. If you see the chart on my screen, this chart is a weekly chart for Kotak Mahindra Bank. You could able to see it clearly that this stock was continuously in a sideways parallel momentum from almost like more than a year. This stock has given a tremendous back-to-back green candles with a heavy volume, which is almost like exactly at 111 million volume in 1 week. Once after a heavy back-to-back green candles, by breaking this very strong resistance line over here, this stock went into a consolidation. The consolidation exactly started from November 2020 until today. This stock is in a very strong parallel channel consolidation, and this chart which you are seeing on my screen is a parallel channel, which is where the stock is having no decision by without proper direction. This means that the both the buyers and the sellers are trying to make an upper hand on this stock with no proper direction on this company. This stock is exactly in a very strong consolidated zone from almost like more than 2 years. That is where you see like both the green and the red candles which are coming back from lower lows of this parallel channel and moving back to the higher side, and then again back to the lower side, back to the higher side, which is continuously happening from the past 2 years. Currently this stock is exactly in a very strong buying zone, which where I see a very strong potential entry which is going to be happening in this company. There were more number of buyers which are accumulated exactly in this zone, which is where I see that the stock is going to be bounced back towards into the new higher zones, which is going to be on the top of this parallel channel. So I want all of our fellow investors to keep the stock under your radar, and you enter exactly at the very right and the best discounted price over here to gain more in profits from this company. Let me discuss more in details about the target 1 as well as the target 2 and the stop loss which we need to keep. The best entry into this company is going to be over here, which is exactly in between at 1630 rupees to 1625 rupees. So the best entry is going to be over here, which where I see the more number of buyers which are accumulating over here. If you see this chart, this parallel channel, this stock has tried to break this very strong buying zone towards into the downside, but again moving back from this downside to the higher side of this parallel channel. That is where we see that there is a very strong buying pressure which is happening exactly in between this line. So I am sure that this stock has already hit this downside of the parallel channel, and I'm sure that this stock is going to bounce back towards the new higher zones again, which is going to be the higher side of the parallel channel. This company has given a tremendous profits on a quarterly basis as well as an yearly basis. When I have done a detailed fundamental analysis of this Kotak Mahindra Bank Limited, I see that this stock has a very strong book value, face value, earnings per share, as well as the customer base within the India. If you compare the results, the quarterly results as well as the annual results, this company has provided a huge result of which is almost like more than 14,000 crore for the fiscal year, and this revenue has never been generated for this company. If you compare this result from the almost like 10 years, this company results were gradually increasing from 1,800 crore on March 2012 until 14,000 crore. If you compare these results from the past 5 years, you will be able to see it clearly that this company has almost like double their profits. This company has generated a revenue which is more than 7,000 crore until 14,000 crore. And the coming fiscal year, which is going to be more than 17,000 crore. So this is one of the best in the industry when it comes into the banking sector. So this company's earnings per share was tremendously increasing on a year by year basis, and currently this company has a good earnings per share which is almost like 87 rupees. When you compare this earnings per share ratio from the past 3 years, this ratio was double, which is almost like from 37 rupees to 87 rupees. And this company has a very strong compound sales growth as well as a profit growth. And this company's shareholding patterns which were increased tremendously, which includes both the foreign institutional investors as well as the domestic institutional investors. When it comes to the fundamental analysis, this company has a very strong potential growth and the potential momentum which is going to be happen as per the revenues and as per the customer base. When it comes to the technical analysis, this company stock is exactly in a very strong buying zone with a heavy strong buying support. So I'm sure that this stock is going to be bounced back, and the target one is going to be over here, which is exactly at 1990 rupees, and the target two is going to be which is exactly at 2050 rupees. I would request all our fellow investors to keep the stock and enter exactly which is going to be in between 1625 rupees to 1630 rupees to gain more in profits from this company. And the target one again is going to be which is exactly at 1990 rupees, and the target two is going to be 2050 rupees. I'm sure that this stock is going to give a huge bounce back from this point, as in my in-depth both technical as well as the fundamental analysis. If you see the volumes over here, the volumes are drastically increasing from the lower side again to the higher side. So you see that there is a huge buying pressure which is building up in this company. So I would request all our fellow investors to keep this stock to gain more in profits from this company. Thank you very much for watching this video. I would request to share, like and comment these videos to the other fellow investors who ever want to invest in the right breakout stocks, so that they could be able to gain more in profits from this company. Whatever the stocks which we are recommending in this channel are mainly depends on both the technical analysis as well as the fundamental analysis. I do a thorough fundamental analysis as well as the technical analysis, and I see that if there is a huge stock which is going to give a huge breakout as per my in-depth volume as well as the potential stock momentum analysis, then I will go ahead and invest in those stocks, and I will recommend those stocks to the other fellow investors. Thank you very much again for watching this channel. Have a happy, healthy, wealthy and successful life. Jai Hind.